Hi everybody, my name is Shanzu. I'll be your economics professor for this semester. Very nice to meet you guys. In this first weekly posting, we're going to do a self-introduction. So let me start with myself. I have my education background from University of Houston. I got my bachelor's in economics from UH. I got my master in economics also from UH, and also my master in finance, and that's right, also from UH. So I spent 8 years at UH, very long time, and a lot of money. No, I did learn a lot. For example, the official hand sign from UH is this. Many of you seen it before, but very few of you know what it means. The official story is that long time ago, back in the 1970, 1980, the University of Houston actually had a live cougar as a mascot. So every time we have a football game, we always bring the cougar to the stadium. And then during one game, or before the game, the cougar caught her palm in the cage, so her palm's hurting, and her palm's like this. And then at halftime, we're falling behind, so the opposing team was taunting UH. They were doing this to UH. And then after the game, we come back, and then we won the game, and then we turn it over, and it's become the UH hand sign. Pretty cool, but this is the official story. The real story is this. Now, if you are from Texas, and you all know in Texas there's a huge school called University of Texas, UT, and then their football program is big. So the hand sign for UT is this. This is UT, the Longhorn. So look like a Longhorn. If you compare the UT hand sign to the UH hand sign, they're very similar. So this is a UT, and this is UH. If you look at very closely, UT, UH. One more time, UT, UH. So the difference is that UH is having this one extra finger. So really, UH is giving the finger to UT. All joke aside, I did learn a lot in my 8 years at UH. Economics is very theory. It's on the theory side of how the economy works. We study supply demand, we study GDPs, inflation, unemployment rate, different kind of market structure. So theory side of how the economy should work. And then finance is on a smaller scale. Finance study how individual company acquire fund, how investors use the money to maximize their profit for themselves. So it's smaller scale compared to compared to economics. And then throughout this semester, I will use combining finance and economics to demonstrate what you learn in class. So if you do have any questions, feel free to send me email. You can find my email on the syllabus. Now, something interesting about myself. You guys should be knowing now that I'm Chinese from my name. And also, if you ever have a chance to go out to lunch with me, I'll always bring this with me to every single lunch. Let me show you what it is. It comes really very handy. It is a pair of, that's right, chopstick. I will bring my own chopstick to lunch. Not only would I bring my chopstick to lunch to any Chinese restaurant, I also bring my chopstick to steakhouse, to Italian restaurant, to Mexican restaurant. So I bring this with me everywhere I go. So next time if you go to Sawgrass or Buffalo Wild Wing or even Olive Garden, you see a Chinese guy using chopstick, that's me. Okay, so also my Chinese name, Shangxu. If you compare this with most Chinese people, my name is short. For example, if you talking about Jelly, his Chinese name is Li Xiaolong. That means Li is his last name, and Xiaolong in Chinese means the little dragon. So very cool. You put it together is Li the little dragon. And also, let's say Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, his Chinese name is Li Lianjie. Now, again, Li's last name, Lianjie in Chinese means the magnificent. So put it together, Li the magnificent. So when I was a kid, I asked my parents, hey, mom and dad, maybe it was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. How come my name was short? Everybody else is longer name than mine. And my parents says, "Oh, son, don't worry. It's very contemporary. You're gonna like it." I was young. I was 4 or 5 years old. So what do? I blame my parents. But nowadays, I'm older, probably a little bit wiser. So I like to find out what my name really is. So I'll go to Google and then type in my name. Guys, if you wanted to, just pause the video for a second. Go to Google and type in my name, and then click on image. You're gonna see something very interesting, like this. So there are majority of the people who share the same name with me have one thing in common, but I don't. If you notice, that many and more than half of these people, they're all girls. So what that is that my parents gave me a Chinese girl's name. Yeah, they want a girl, but when I was born, hello, I'm a boy. Okay, so now you know who I am. What I do, and then something interesting about me. So it's now my turn to learn something about you. So in this week's posting, please tell me who you are, and if you are not based in Houston, so also tell me where you are from, where you're at, and which school you're attending, and then tell me your major. And lastly, tell me something interesting about you. Now, this can be anything. This can be your hobby. This can be something where you do. This can be the book you read for this past holiday. So have a posting on there, and have any question, let me know.